Greetings, everyone. Hey, guys, this is Claudette Brady with Claudette Brady Real Estate. And I have some buyers coming here for some new construction, but I thought I'd share it with you as well. So, this is a 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 3 car garage. If you see, there's a garage over here and then a 2 car garage here. Before I show you the house, though, I just want to share two things about new construction, and I'll go into detail about new construction a little later on. But one, you should always have a realtor to represent you with new construction. And two, right now, new construction is really hot because builders are giving incentives. So this house here, they're actually giving $25,000 to the buyer, and that buyer can use the $25,000 as he or she wish. On some of their other properties, they're offering, I think, a 3.99 interest rate with $15,000 towards your closing costs or however you see fit. So yeah, builders are becoming very flexible with financing. Okay, so let's go on in. What I love about this particular builder is that they build larger homes. So this home is actually 3,100 square feet. And they're giving you a more traditional look, right? Before it was just straight up open concepts, but now we have some rooms that are set aside. So here is look at that beautiful porch. That is so southern. I love it. Let's go on in. So, like traditional homes, when you walk in, you would see probably a dining room on the right and a formal living room or a greeting room on the left. Now we call these rooms flex rooms because this could be your greeting room where you would have it set up like a living room, but it can be an office. I've seen a pool table in this room. You can use it as you wish, a playroom. And here, because the chandelier is there, we'll assume it is your dining room. And also these beautiful ceilings there. You see that? So it's giving you some detail. Look at that. Nice. Right? And then you have that cat trail right there, which is really nice. So, you can see, overlook your entryway. And this is giving that traditional look. And I personally love traditional looks, right? So here's a closet right there. Coat closet, that's what we would call it. And here are your stairs to go upstairs. So I'm not going to start with that, though. I'm going to stay on the bottom. Here is your basement. And the basement is a full length of the home. It is unfinished, but that is some great space, and we'll go down there. So here, this is lovely. They have a bedroom on the main floor. A lot of new builds are doing this because it's necessary, right? Sometimes people become ill. You break a leg, you can't make it upstairs, but you have your bedroom here. You also have a bedroom here for guests, for your parents when they visit, right? And you have your own bathroom here as well. So to have a full bathroom and a bedroom on the main floor is like such a benefit. It's a great add-on. And I thought it was a closet there. Also, I love the framing here, which is really nice. So now we're entering into the family room. Some people call it a living room, but the family room. What I love about it, again, they went a little traditional. They're giving you that brick fireplace, which is awesome. This nice shelving here, we're going back to, you can put, they have it here, so if you need to add anything you can, but nice shelving. And they're also giving you bookshelf space, which is really great. Like, how many of us have seen a bookshelf in a home? But of course, you can use this shelving not just for books, but for whatever you like. And then they have a nice lower level for storage. So that's really great. There you go. Look at that. And you have the shelving on both sides of the fireplace, which is great. And you turn around and you have this beautiful, beautiful view of trees. So I'm a nature person. So this would be like right up my alley, right? Yes, but behind those trees, there are homes. So at night, you might even see some lighting. So I'm a New York City girl, and what I would love about this is that it would give me the scenery of, I don't know, nature, but then I'll have the lights, and in my mind, there would be city lights, right, coming through the trees at night. So this is our space here. And you have your fan, you have a ceiling fan, which is great. That's a nice add-on. Okay. Now we're over here. So this area, because of the chandelier there, we're going to assume that this area is your space for eating. So you would probably have a nice table here. Yes, and your lovely kitchen. So this is a great kitchen because, first of all, you have a lot of cabinet space. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You have 17, well, really, it's half of that. So it's like 8.5 cabinets, right? But they're doubled. So it turns out to be 17 at the top. Right? And then voila, you have it at the bottom too. So you have great space at the bottom. Of course, it's a new build, so it's new appliances. Yeah, so I'm seeing this for the first time with you guys, but yeah, I love it. Love it, love it. Look at that. This is nice. This is so old school. Like, yeah, I love it. You have your space down here. Yep. I'm glad to see that we are getting back to this. You have your wet bar here. I guess that's considered a wet bar. And then, of course, you have your pantry. Okay, so let's keep it moving. So, you've eaten dinner. You put the kids up, or, you're just winding down. You can come on out and enjoy your lovely deck. So your deck has 2 fans, which is really awesome, right? And of course, you have this beautiful background of nature. And we're going to go downstairs because there's an egress downstairs in the basement. So the downstairs area is covered as well. So let's just keep it moving. We'll see downstairs when we get downstairs. So what I also like about this, again, old school, is that you have a kitchen window. How many of you like windows? At least to have one window over the sink to overlook onto your backyard. Well, here you have it. I love it. This is, great. If anybody doesn't know, this space is for your refrigerator. Okay, so now we're going to go on upstairs. Okay. And I I love the, well, of course, when you move in, you can paint it any color you want, but I love the wooden post. Yeah. So we are upstairs, and we're gonna look down upon our entryway. Like, can you get the door, please? Yes. But here you have another space. It's a flex space. You can have your office here. You can have a TV area here. You can have it as a playroom. There's so much that you can do with this space, right? Okay. So now we're gonna go on. This is one of the secondary bedrooms, and has a closet there. Again, going back to old school, you have the Jack and Jill bathroom. You have your Jack and Jill bathroom. Again, you have like, I don't know if you can see it, but nice cabinet space, right? And a bathroom is a bathroom. So Jack and Jill, for people who are not familiar with that term, it means that the bathroom is adjoined by two other rooms. So here's the other bedroom. So this bedroom went into the bathroom from their bedroom, and their first secondary bedroom will enter from its own bathroom. From its own entryway. Okay, so here is another secondary bedroom, and this bedroom has a walk-in closet, which is nice, right? And then we're gonna come on down, and you have your laundry room. It's great that the laundry room is on the second floor where all the bedrooms, right? So we wash, we fold in there, we just take it to our rooms, right? How I wish laundry was that simple. But but it's a great space. Yep. Then we're gonna come on over into the master room. And I don't want to turn that fan on, but just a FYI, most masters will have a different type of ceiling than the others. This master has that tray ceiling, which is really nice. You see that? And you have a closet here. It's small, so I'm thinking if it's, this is a secondary closet in the master room. And we're gonna come on through. Also, what is great, of course, the house is I can't say of course, but I believe the house is energy efficient because it's a new build. But also, we can control the upstairs heat and AC upstairs, and then you have another thermostat for downstairs, which is great for energy efficiency. So we're gonna come on through. So let me back up because I may have. So we're coming back into the master bedroom. This is more than enough room, right? And then we're gonna come into the bathroom. Again, I love this builder because he has gone old school. So a lot of times now, a few years ago, they were building, and they still are, masters with no bath. They said people don't take baths, but every once in a while, you want to take a bath. So, if you're like me, so you have your bathtub, then you have your walk-in closet. Your walk-in shower, and look at that. You have your walk-in shower. And the shower is big enough, it can fit two people. It actually could fit three, but For my lifestyle, I only want just two of us in here. So, you can fit two people, right? And again, they're giving you enough storage space. Look at that cabinet space. Love it. That vanity space. Love it, right? How many of you do not like to have things on top of the vanity? I don't like it. Like, why do you have to place all your things? Not judging, it's just me. But you have enough drawers to put everything you want. All your needs can be put away. Then you have your toilet area, which again is great because, you know, if someone has to use the bathroom and you're in the shower, there's not an intrusion and they have their privacy. And then you have another closet here. So the master has two closets. You have a closet, nice window, and you also have storage space here. So you have additional storage space. And it's on both sides of the closet. So you have it there and you have it here. Yeah. So now let's run on down quickly to the basement. Let me leave that open. Let's go on down to the basement. Yes. Just trying to turn some lights off, if you don't mind. Okay. Let's go on down. Okay. So we're going to go on down. Yeah, again, so I really like that this particular builder is given some traditional touches, which is great. So again, guys, this basement is not finished, but you have so much space down here. Yeah, so this is a great bonus. So look at this. Look at this. So here we are in the basement. So you have this area, which is, you know, a nice size area. Now I'll turn the lights on. And you have outdoor, you have an egress here. So you can come on out here. I like that this is covered. So if you want to sit out, but do not want the sun directly on you, well, you know, here it is. Yes. So, let's see. Okay. Then you have this area here. Again, I love the windows and that you can look out into nature, which is really nice. So I know we have some deers. Wouldn't it be lovely, you know, to sit out here and every once in a while to see a little deer come across? So you have this area here. So we're talking about two separate areas so far, right? Then we're gonna come over here and voila, we have another area. And this area, again, leads out into the backyard. This area is not covered, so we don't need to go up there. But so we have 1, 2, and now we're in the third area. You have an area here, and one of these areas is probably have some plumbing here, like if you wanted to put in a bathroom or something to that effect. Of course, with permits, you can. So this right here is your water heater and stuff, so you probably would not use this room for anything. But it's your house, you could do what you want, right? You also have storage underneath the stairs, which is great. And yeah, so down here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 different areas, which is really cool. So if you are relocating to Atlanta and you would like to see some new construction, excuse me, hey, give me a call. If you want to see some resales, because I love resales. I love the old traditional Southern homes. We can see those as well. Again, my name is Gwinnett Brady, and my business is kind, transparent, client-focused, and results-driven. I'm with Virtual Properties here in Georgia, and I'm with R New York in New York. So I have a dual, I work out of both places. But feel free to give me a call. Teamwork makes the dream work, and I would love to help you achieve your real estate dreams. Have a great day. Bye-bye.